The Gambia had to face several challenges such as the global food crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the impact of the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Climate shocks such as dry spells and heavy rains resulted in irregular flooding that affected the livelihoods of the most vulnerable people.
The sugar, the rice, even our chairs, our beds, many of them, our clothes, because some of our clothes were following the water and going.
Furthermore, there was an influx of refugees and internal displacement due to the insecurity of the neighbouring Casamance province in Senegal, which posed additional challenges. To respond to this challenging situation, the World Food Programme (WFP) has successfully delivered timely food assistance to over 247,000 of the most vulnerable people. Strategic Outcome 1: Crisis Response. During the July 2022 floods, the World Food Programme provided 3 months of food assistance to 51,200 people affected by the flood. Additionally, the World Food Programme provided food aid through cash transfers to 12,500 Gambians, including internally displaced persons and refugees from the southern region of Senegal affected by the conflict in Casamance.
xaalis bi dina ma dimbale ci filuf boor bu ne ma jënd si maalo xam nga maalo léegi dafa seer diwlin dafa seer maalo dafa seer xaalis bi moom lay jël ma di ko dimbaloo.
Strategic Outcome 2: Better Nutrition and Education. 96,057 children received daily hot meals in 321 schools across 3 regions. WFP procured almost 1,000 metric tons of locally produced rice and beans from Gambian smallholder farmers, supporting the homegrown school feeding program.
My name is Fatbaji. I'm a farmer and also working at Maro Farm, like driving, harvesting, and so on. I am so glad that the rice we produce here in the Gambia, World Food Programme buys the same rice and also giving it to our children at the school to feed on the same rice we produce here in the Gambia. I encourage all young people, especially the youths, let's go in for farming, because through Maro Farm and then World Food Programme, I am now able to solve my own financial issues and also support my parents.
Strategic Outcome 3: Prevention and Treatment of Moderate Acute Malnutrition. 22,169 children aged 6 to 57 months received monthly food rations for the treatment of moderate acute malnutrition. WFP provided specialized nutritious food to 4,500 malnourished pregnant and breastfeeding women and girls and mothers living with HIV. Strategic Outcome 5: Livelihood and Community Resilience. Economic empowerment and community resilience were cornerstones of WFP's mission.
Did you know that fishing in the Gambia is one of the largest and most important economic activity in the country? Well, fishing, including fish harvesting, processing, distribution, and marketing, plays a vital role in the economy, nutrition, and well-being of Gambian families. Fishing in the deep sea, as you can see behind me here, is carried out by men. But fish cleaning, fish transportation, fish smoking is handled by women and young men. And despite its huge contribution to the national economy, the fishing sector, the fishing business, is highly exposed to post-harvest losses due to irregular access to market, but also poor processing facilities. The World Food Programme is on the ground in the 3 fishing communities, training women and young men, providing storage facilities to reduce post-harvest losses.
warantonga du suta doko kono suta doko anata kengul batata aninde woni maslam bawo suto dibit bare ala nata mako World Food Programme ning Africa Green Tech wol nata nyin galas bu mi sambanto leja ntolnga ala tentumbe jailam be tentula antu yakata nyebake yembo batako yembo kasaro kono.
With WP support, women have regular access to reliable markets through school canteens. Their incomes go up and their children have access to regular and nutritious food. This contributes to changing lives, but also achieving zero hunger in the Gambia.
Additionally, WFP developed 24 community-based participatory plans.
We are strengthening community coping mechanism against climate-induced tension and conflict. We are actually supporting communities in an integrated approach where we target youth, women, and of course other vulnerable population within the communities. These are communities that are actually experiencing conflict as a result of climate change. As we are here today showcasing very important activity within the project component, that is to encourage reforestation and of course promote agroforestry as well. We are providing 35,000 seedlings across the 10 communities that we are providing. Again, we are also supporting tools which is mainly to augment the ongoing activity within the community. These tools is a combination of 145 tools for each community per se, which include wheelbarrows, spades, rakes, watering can, and so on and so forth.